Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Brihaspataye, be the best version of yourself. I'm Sneha Pranav. Today I come up with another wonderful topic. Instead of topic, I want to quote in such a mesmerizing way. Today I feel so much blessed to talk about this topic. Yes, we are going to talk about some devotional place which is Sri Pasupateshwara Temple, which is Tiruvetkalam Pasupateshwara Temple, which is located in Chidambaram. Before that, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If anybody is not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I request you to please do like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon wherein you will get the updates then and there whenever I'm posting it for you. So, having said that, I would like to say something like nested in the heart of Tamil Nadu, the Pasupateshwara temple stands as an testimony to the rich spiritual and cultural heritage of the religion. I could say it's revered by devotees and history enthusiasts like the ancient temple is dedicated to our Almighty Lord Shiva, known as Pasupateshwarar, embodying the divine essence of compassion, protection. With the intricate architectural design and vital festivals and deep-rooted significance in Hindu practices, the temple not only serves as a pivotal place to worship or for the temple historical origin, it also for architectural marvelous religious practices, and its role is to fostering community bonds, providing a comprehensive overview of why Sri Pasupateshwara temple remains as an enduring symbol of faith and heritage. So, having said that, let me give you a small introduction about sorry about the temple. So, when it comes to Pasupateshwara temple, it is like nested in the greenery of Tamil Nadu, which is the Sri Pasupateshwara temple, is not just a feast for the senses but a treasure trove of history and spirituality dedicated to Lord Shiva in his forms as a Pasupateshwarar. This temple is an architectural marvel and an important pilgrim destination from mystical legends to vibrant festivals. This temple has the stories that resonate through the ages, making it a must visit for devotees and cultural enthusiasts alike. So, having said that, let me give you a clarity about the location where it is located and how we get accessible to the temple. When it comes to location, it is located in the hearts of the bustling town of Kanchipuram. The Sri Pasupareteshwara temple is well connected by road and jail. Just a short drive from Chennai, it's like the GPS of spirituality guiding you right to enlightenment without the confusing detours. The temple is easily accessible to the locals and tourists alike, enduring the journey towards spiritual awakening doesn't become a complicated expedition. Having said that, plus with ample parking and well-maintained paths, getting there feels like a pilgrimage with very easy manner, or I can say like without the hassle. So I want to say some other significance in Hinduism, what the significance this temple especially plays. In the vast tapestry of Hinduism, the Sri Pasupateshwara temple holds a significant thread as a place worship dedicated to Lord Shiva. It draws thousands of devotees to believe that visiting the temple can bestow blessings, prosperity, and spiritual fulfillment. The temple's unique worship rituals and its connections to various Shiva legends elevate its status, making it more than just a building. It's a vibrant hub of spiritual energy and fervor. Having said that, let me take you through some other important things like historical significance and origins, founding the legends and myths. Having said that, every temple has its fair share of legends, and Sri Pasupateshwara temple is is no exception. According to local lore, the temple was established during the region of Chola dynasty, guided by the divine intervention intervention from Lord Shiva himself. It is believed that the great sage Vyagrapada entrusted with the task of constructing the temple, was blessed with a vision from the Lord. This divine inspiration led to the temple formation, a blend of celestial foresights and earthy craftsmanship, or I can say manship. Earthy craftsmanship wrapped in tales of yore. So, having said that, I also want to quote some other things here, like the key historical events. Throughout its long and storied history, Sri Pasupateshwara temple has witnessed a multiple, or it is like a multitude of key events, some monumental and other more things. The temple has hosted royal processions, significant renovations, and has become as a focal point during various political changes in the religion. Each era left its mark, adding layers of history to the temple's already rich narrative. Not to mention the temple's resilience through natural calamities speaks volume of its enduring sanity. It's like a sanctity. Sorry, architectural features and design. When it comes to architectures, its structural elements and materials are very much a brilliant one. A visit to Sri Pasupateshwara temple is like walking through time capsules showcasing the brilliant architecture styles of ancient India. The temple is built using locally sourced granite, which is not only provides durability but also gives that rusting charm. The towering gopurams, entrance towers, and intricately carved pillars tell the stories of both divine and moral realms, allowing visitors to appreciate the artistry while contemplating their spiritual journey. It's as if the walls whisper secrets, the creativity and devotion, urging you to take a closer look. I also want to tell you a few other things like artistic representation of sculptures. When it comes to artistic representation, feast your eyes and on the sculptures adoring the temple, each one of the testimonies to the skills of ancient artists from day to day life to elaborate mythological aspects or depictions. These artworks reflect a rich cultural heritage. Many sculptures represent celestial beings and deities, inviting onlookers to pause and absorb their divine stories. It's like having an art gallery that also serves as a place of worship who wouldn't want to spend an day there. So, having said that, religious practices and festivals here, daily rituals, and worships are mandatory. Stepping inside the Sri Supateshwara temple, you will be enveloping by aroma of incense and the sound of bell ringing, a scenery delight. Daily rituals known as pujas are performed with a great devotion. Devotees flock into witness these practices, which includes offering of flowers, fruits, and auspicious items which Lord Shiva likes. The atmosphere is charged with spiritual fervor, creating a sense of community among the worshippers. It's a daily reminder that sometimes a little devotion can go a long way. Having said that, the major festivals here celebrated here, or when it comes to major festivals, Sri Pasupateshwara temple does not disappoint. The annual Mahashivaratri celebrated is akin to a carnival for the spirit, drawing crowds for all nights, vigils filled with chanting music and dancing. Other significant celebrations include the Tamil New Year and Arudra Darshanam, where devotees gather to mark celestial event. These festivals turn the temple into kaleidoscopic of colors and emotion and vibrant celebrations of faith and showcases the rich tapestry of Hindu culture. The great food, joyous music, and sense of belongingness, it's all here. It's like complete whole thing. So where you are a history buff, an architectural structure says, or a simple someone in pursuit of spiritual bliss, Sri Pasupateshwara temple promises an experience that vibrant, enlightening, and oh, it's so relatable. Come for architectural, stay for stories, and leave your sorrows, pain, depression, and all. And with a heart full of memories, you just visit Sri Pasupateshwara temple. Having said that, I also want to tell you some other things like cultural impact and community involvement. Here, the role when it comes to cultural thing, role in local culture and traditions, Sri Pasupateshwara temple is just a place of worship. It's a vibrant hub where the past and present collide in a colorful tapestry of rituals and festivals. Celebrations like Pongal and Mahashivratri draw crowd that revel a rock constant concert or like a Bharatanatyam, whatever. It's like a cultural concert. It's a blending traditional music, dance, and a sense of community spirit. Local adorn. The temple is stunning flower garlands offer a feast for eyes. This temple isn't merely a structure, it pulsates with life, embodying the culture, heritage, and spiritual essence of the surrounding community. I also want to quote you about the community outreach and services. The temple is like a friend who not only brings snacks to the party but also to cleans up afterwards. So, having said that, regular out outreach programs help to feed the hungry people, provide education to the people, and even often medical camps for the people who are really in need. The temple's initiatives are an embodiment or a serving humanity. It's mainly to serve the humanity alongside honoring the divine, the spirituality. Lord Shiva volunteers, young and old, gather to contribute, fostering a sense of belonging while ensuring their effort to resonate with the spiritual methods of temple. So, having said that, visiting informations and tourism, which I want to tell you, the best time to visit is to plan a trip to Sri Pasupateshwara temple. Aim for the coolest month, October through March, for optimal sightseeing without the sweat. The temple's charm shines brighter during the festival when you can witness rituals and ceremonies that leave you breathless. It's in a good way. I'm sorry. Just remember the weekends can get more of crowded. So if you prefer a quieter experience, aim for a weekday. Bring your patience. It's all part of adventure. So I also want to tell you some guidelines and facilities to visit the temple. With the great power comes great responsibility, or in the case, the festival guidelines: dress modesty, speak softly, and don't forget to remove your shoes before entering. Seriously, they have, of course everybody do, but still I want to just highlight few things for the kids if they are washing. So seriously, they have no shoe policies and your feet will thank you. Facilities like clean restrooms, information desk, and resting areas are available to make your visit pleasant. If you are feeling adventurous, local guides are on hand to share rich stories which you don't aware of, that will make you the star of your next whole year, and that spiritual things very much happy. I also want to tell you some preservation efforts and challenges that you need to do, like the conservation initiatives, like maintaining the timeless beauty of Sri Pasupateshwara temple is no small feat, but that community and temple authorities are on it. Are it or on, it's like a squirrel on a nut. Conservation initiatives include restoring ancient artwork, architecture, as well as maintaining the surrounding landscape. Fundraising events, often featuring cultural folk performance, help raise mud needed funds, ensuring that this architectural gem remains intact for generous to come. So, having said that, let me also tell you the threats to the temple integrity. Like a superhero fighting against the odds, the temple faces threats from pollution, unbanalization, or something like a pollution, and even looming specters of neglect. Pollution is not only from the visitors, but also sometimes it damages the intricate carving and nature beauty of the temple grounds. So, having said that, urbanization yet encroaches upon sacred spaces, while improving maintenance can lead to deterioration. However, with the committed leads or the committed local people or dedicated conservational people, so efforts are underway to bring back the beauty and the challenges, and preservation is a spiritual heaven again. In order to, if I want to talk about this, that video will go very lengthy, so I don't want to do that. Instead of that, I want to just highlight few things as in a conclusion, and I also have some QA questions which may rise in your mind. So let me quickly jump into the conclusion that the legacy of Sri Pasupateshwara temple continuing importance in modern times as we hurdle through the 21st century. Sri Pasupateshwara temple remained an essential beacon of hope, culture, connection in a world that sometimes seems determined to run caffeine and chores. This temple offer a retreat, a reminder of timeless values of values of faith, community, and tradition. It speaks to modern visitors, reminding us of our roots and the importance of nurturing our spiritual and cultural lives. I also want to tell you a few other things like future prospects and development. Looking ahead, the future of Sri Pasupateshwara temple seems bright, if not slightly optimistic. With the ongoing conservation efforts and modern adaptations of rituals to attract young generation, the temple is poised not just survive but to thrive. New initiatives that merge technology with traditional promotes or promises to engage visitors and unexpected and delightful ways, ensuring that this particular sacred space remains vibrant and relevant for countless tomorrows or future. So pack your bags and don't forget to bring an open heart. In order to conclude, Sri Pasupateshwara temple is more than just a place of worship. It is a vital part of cultural and spiritual landscape of Tamil Nadu. Its rich history, stunning architecture, and vibrant tradition continue to inspire and unite devotees from all walks of life and all parts of world. As efforts to preserve and promote this sacred site continue, the temple stands poised to maintain its significance for future generations, ensuring that the legacy Pasupateshwarar temple endures in the heart of all who visit, whether for a spiritual reflection or cultural exploration. The temple remains a destined and a cherished destination that invites everyone to experience its timeless beauty and profound significance. Now as it to wind up, I come up to the QX session. You may ask me, Sneha, what is the best time to visit Pasupateshwara temple? As I told you, visitors generally find the best time to visit during the coolest month from October to March, when the weather is more pleasant for exploring the temple and participating in various festivals. As I said, the second question that may arise in your mind, are there any entrance fees or guided tours available at the temple? Entry to Sri Pasupateshwara temple is typically free. However, guided tours may be available for a uh, with the fee, not free. It's with the fees, with money, the fee structure, providing deeper insight into the temple's history and architecture. You may ask me what festivals are celebrated at Sri Pasupateshwara temple. The temple hosts several significant festivals, including Mahashivaratri, which draws the large crowd for special rituals and celebrations, as well as the local festivals that highlight the temple's cultural importance. And the last but not the least question that arises in your mind is the photography allowed inside the temple, Sneha. Yes, but not everywhere. Photography policies can vary, so it is advisable to check with the temple authorities upon arrival. Generally, photography may be restricted in certain areas to maintain the sanity and sanctity and mainly the grace of worship environment. So having said that, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm Sneha Pranav. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Brihaspati, be the best version of yourself. If anybody is not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Stay safe, be safe, have a great day. Bye bye.